This is a presentation about COVID-19. COVID-19 is a virus that first appeared in Wuhan, China. It is believed that it began in the wet markets of Wuhan, China, where animals and humans come into close contact. At first, the virus was not critically detected, at least that we know of, until December of 2019. I, at first, didn't really give much thought to the matter. I had a lot of things going on in my life. However, like the rest of the world, didn't realize how profound of an impact this would have on my life. Move forward a month. During the January of 2020, the virus began to spread across China, causing the Chinese government to extend the Spring Festival past the last week of January. At this point, the Chinese government began to close all the schools and quarantine the city of Wuhan, which seemed concerning, as I am aware of how serious China takes their education. However, I still gave it a little thought, as I figured it'd be like the Ebola outbreak, something that wouldn't affect day-to-day life. By the end of January, cases were being reported throughout the world. Still, I was not concerned. I figured it was just the press creating unnecessary concerns for ratings. Then in February, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 to be a pandemic. It was at this moment I was realizing how serious this was going to be. The COVID-19 virus is difficult to treat because it is an animal virus, not a human virus. This is similar to what happened in 1918 during the Spanish flu. The difference was the Spanish flu attacked mostly children instead of adults. The COVID-19 is the opposite, which is why I wasn't concerned for my well-being. It mainly harmed the elderly, but children are virtually immune from it. And young adults, such as myself, also don't usually die from it. No one really had an idea that the COVID-19 would have the effect on the rest of the world, especially the United States, as it has had and will have. The effects began to come to fruition in the middle of March here in Ohio, when Governor DeWine issued a stay-at-home order and shut down restaurants except for carry-out, barbershops, department stores, etc. People began working from home, and BGSU, along with most universities throughout the country, began teaching the remainder of its spring semester online. I myself saw this greatly affecting my life, as not only did I have to adjust to online classes, I also lost my job. And due to my circumstances, I had no replaced income whatsoever. Since the stay-at-home order started in the state of Ohio, cases have risen along with many other states. Ohio currently has around 19,000 cases. Many of these are located in the prisons where there's very little space and very close contact. Thankfully, it appears the curve is flattened and the percentage of new cases has decreased significantly from a month ago. It appears, for the most part, social distancing has been working. However, what are the economic impacts of basically shutting down the entire country and state of Ohio? There are many, unfortunately. While I realize these shutdowns and stay-at-home orders probably help slow down the virus, it also has the potential to destroy the economy. The government passed stimulus checks, which most Americans received. However, this put our national debt above our GDP for the first time in our history. Small businesses are the ones that were really being hit hard by this, and many Americans who live paycheck to paycheck are seeing everything they work for destroyed. Now, as everyone is aware, protests have occurred since around mid-May. Many people dismiss these as right-wing activists. This is not a fair judgment, in my opinion. You don't have to be right-wing to lose your job or to care about your well-being and ability to feed your family. I know we cannot play around with people's lives. However, it might have been a better idea to have the elderly and those with immune system disorders stay at home and let the rest of us work and continue to fuel the economy. I see both sides. I see people who are protesting and being ruined by the shutdown, and see everything they worked for and had earned just disintegrate before their eyes. And there's nothing they can do about it. Instead, they have to listen to some guy in a suit who is getting paid regardless of what the outcome is. It's easy to play with the economy when it doesn't affect you personally. However, I also see the other side, that we cannot risk human life and allow the virus to spread. where there are hundreds of thousands of deaths. This is a difficult call, and I'm not sure that anyone knows how to handle it in any way, or even if there is a way to keep people healthy and save the economy at the same time. Hopefully, all the measures and social distancing will cause the virus to plateau, as well as scientists are working on developing medicine, as well as studying to see if it is more seasonal. However, these are not issues we have the answers to right now. Maybe the stimulus package can keep the economy propped up enough so when everything starts back up, people can get their jobs back. A vaccine will be found and we can continue to prosper as a nation, both healthy and economically stable.